Hello everybody and welcome back to Borderlands 3. In this video we are using something different. We are using the Yellowcake COV rocket launcher. Now the Yellowcake was introduced in the cartel event last year around this time, and after the most recent buff to the Globetrotter rocket launcher, which is a very similar weapon to the Yellowcake, I thought it would be cool if I went back, picked out one of my old Yellowcakes that I had in my vault, and just see, is it still usable? Is it still viable? Well, let's just find out. Now, this one is, again, level 57, because back when the cartel event was originally released, max level was 57. And I was put on Mayhem 8 then, because I wasn't a fan of modifiers, so I was playing on Mayhem 8. So I didn't have one in Mayhem 10. So now we are playing on Mayhem 11 with a level 57 Yellowcake that is also Mayhem level 8. And we're going to see, can you still use a level 57 Yellowcake? Let's find out. We'll also be maybe just comparing it to that of the Globetrotter, which recently just got a buff, and the Globetrotter is pretty good right now. So let's see how it holds up. I am using my Mosplosion Mose build. At the end of this video there will be a video link to you to go watch this video if you want to go watch this my Mose build. We are using we're gonna use a Radiation Old God. We're using a Radiation Old God Cleaning Mining Tracker with Grenade Throw, Pearl, Blastmaster, and again build is purple, blue, and green tree. So if you want to know more in-depth stuff about that build, go ahead and check out that video after this one. So first off, we'll just hop into Iron Bear, get our action skill and splash damage anointment that we have on it. And I mean, as you can see, this weapon, you want to like rocket launcher, you want to shoot a little further away, so like the multiple projectiles can split out and stuff. So grenade throw. I mean, it still put out work. The fact that it's like, what, 8, like 10, pretty much 10 levels behind, with it also being Mayhem 8 and stuff. Like, for mobbing, it's like, it's doing work, you know? Right there, again, its damage is weird because you want to get the projectile spread out. If you don't get that, then the damage is going to be a little lower anyway. So but yeah, I mean, see here, it's doing decent work against all these like enemies. Considering, again, it is level 57 Mayhem 8, it's doing decent work. I mean, yeah, Mose is really strong, and she can make a lot of like splash damage weapons like really good. The Pearl's really strong. So, you know, this weapon can do a lot of work. Just, you know, once the cartel event comes back, you know, you'll have like a way stronger version of this. So, see there, the lower damage on it, it's kind of like, once you start getting some like the right distance and the right area, just kill stuff. Okay. Let's try to see what it does to this badass enemy. Kills him. Easy. Knight didn't quite go as far as I thought it was going to. It's doing decent work again. It's definitely fun. I mean, I like the Globetrotter buff in general, because it mixes up the landscape of like rocket launchers in this game, so you don't have to use the Backburner or the Plague Bearer. You can use like a COV launcher, which is nice. I mean, the weapon's fun. It does. I mean, they also nerfed this weapon. This weapon was a lot stronger than they nerfed it originally, because it was so good. it's shredding. You know, so if you still have a Yellowcake and you know you want to pull it out, you know, whip it out, you guys. It's gonna do good damage. Alright, you guys have seen the mobbing part of it. It does decent work. Again, you know, Sakabi is like good as like the Plague Bearer. You know, the Plague Bearer or the Rhina. I think the Rhina might be better at mobbing as well. So, we'll test it out against the Chupacabra, and then we'll go kill Trump with it, and then we'll wrap up this video on the Yellowcake. This is also a good just representation of the weapon before, you know, they bring back the, what is it called? The cartel event. I mean, at one shot, the Chupacabra, like Chupacabra. Oh my god. I mean, it can one-shot a mini-boss on Mayhem 11. I'd say that's decently good. We'll use some Globetrotter while we're like running through too, just like comparison. Like my Globetrotter does have consecutive hits, or my Yellowcake is action skill and splash damage, which is what I would have preferred to get on my Globetrotter, but you know, I'll take a consecutive hits one. I mean, as you can see, the Globetrotter does work too.
Opening up a finely aged cask of whoop ass.
So, I mean, comparing this, they're both like similar rocket launchers. You know, so you, one of them is a weapon you can't get anymore until the event until the cartel event comes back, and the other one is an end-game rocket launcher you get from one of the hardest. Okay. Hardest events, hardest activities in the game, I should say. Oh, I'm just gonna probably kill myself with a lot of different things. Alright. There's also another badass enemy over here, which we'll use it against just to get a good representation of. Okay. Oh. I can actually aim my shots. Yeah, there we go. One shot. No. It's good. It's a good rocket launcher. Who would have thought? One of the best guns in the game is still decent, even after it's like not been out for a while. I mean, half HP for how, like, you know, old this weapon is. It has like a weird kind of like the perfect gotta hit it right. Not using this weapon for a while, it's like hard to like be like, what's the perfect distance on how to use this weapon? Got the iridium. Alright guys, that is the Yellowcake COV rocket launcher. You know, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys still use this weapon, you know, today regularly? You know, are you excited for the cartel event to come back and try like a level 65 version of this gun? Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited because this weapon does work still, and I'm excited for a even better version of the Yellowcake to one-shot those bosses again. Alright, if you guys like the video, leave a like if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.